New game, new players. Chris. Andrew has been looking phenomenal as well. And Jesper.
Yeah, I didn't love Andrew's ball reaction as much. He's kind of struggling. These two lanes are not super similar, and so here's a ball change just to start off the game from what he threw his last practice ball with. And Jesper seemed to have pretty good control of the pocket on both lanes. He's going to have an opportunity to get out to a lead, I think, and if he throws his first 3 or 4 shots really good, he could put Andrew in a huge hole.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, then he will end up in that he needs to strike, and we all know how hard that is, obviously.
Yeah.
No, and it was a couple of blocks here. Started off with an open frame as well. That's not gonna.
Well, if you're going to have one, the first frame is the spot for it.
Yeah, done. It's over.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
And it minimizes how many pins you lose for the particular frame, but.
Yeah, but this guy he is a striking machine.
It is at that.
Really? Really? Yeah, it's not enough power. That's why.
Yeah. No.
Holy
a little
moly.
too much.
That was your thing.
The 2-pin gets to the 5-pin early before the ball can get there, pushes it to the left and out of the way, and shoves it right by the 9-pin.
Pitch black urethane.
That was pitch black. He's been between that and the Rubicon, and I believe an IQ Tour at different times, but.
And also one of the new balls that was that a global ball he was using? Yep. No problems there. He had bad luck, but still at least he got 10 pins advantage.
Yeah, and somehow I bet it doesn't feel like a win.
No,
right
no,
now.
I hear you. You know how that feels like. We've all been there. Getting that stone 8 or stone 9 when you don't want it. But if Jesper's going to hit the pocket like this, he's going to be unstoppable. Well, that one he threw a little bit hard missed a little bit to the left. Then you see it won't recover.
Yeah, that one had a little skip, extra skip on it too, which pushes it even further down the lane. And
yeah,
you can see by his reaction, he felt like he didn't catch it at the bottom quite as well as he'd like to.
If he's gonna, he chops it. Really. Okay, this same start as the last match.
Well, that unfortunately takes a little bit of the hometown crowd out of it. Just a little bit. They want to get going, and bad break followed by a pretty unfortunate chop there. Has opened the door for Andrew to get this pair figured out.
Ouch. Those 2 shots is nothing he's going to write home about.
No, unfortunately, not going to learn much off either one of them either.
No.
So.
Yeah, that was. Did not even feel like it was.
Whoa.
It was. It looked very nervous. Those shots. They were very poor.
I would say uncommitted.
Yeah.
When you're unsure of what you're doing and you're kind of, all right, it's going to hook early. Is it going to go long? If I get it to the right, is it going to go? Yeah, when you don't trust it, then you start helping at the last minute. And not very many good things happen in that situation.
No.
He's going to have to go ahead and let one go here so he can make some moves and get closer, though.
Oh.
That's not much closer.
It's like he just... wow. Yeah. I can almost feel the heat in his forehead. that he knows what is going on. If he picks it up, no. Okay, so we're off to a slow start again. It doesn't mean it doesn't have to be exciting, because it can. We know it can change. But that's something we will see on a pattern like this. A poor shot is usually, it is an open frame.
Well, you called it at the beginning that it's a fair pattern and it rewards, you know, really good shots, but it also has a high penalty rate.
And let's see if he can. Yeah, pocket hit and strike. Yeah, alrighty then. Game on. No, but this we've seen it all through the week. I mean, people can strike a lot, but you know, but if you get 7-5, 7-2, and 5-4s in between.
Yeah, the shot that leaks outside of your target line tends to leave the 210 on the right and the 3-7 on the left, and you have to be pretty fortunate to break it up on a regular basis for sure.
I also see a lot of people try to. It's a long pattern. They try to keep it very close to the pocket, and it does a little move just before it hit the head pin.
Yeah, well, and any little friction in the front of the lane gets it offline.
Yeah,
that was a much better shot.
That was a really good shot. Two great shots from Jesper Svensson, and he wants to get the home crowd going, and he, believe me, he wants to be in the final against.
And I know that looks like a reactive ball, but that's what 600 RPMs will do to a pitch black.
Yeah. Oh
right
my
there.
God. Yeah.
46 feet. You can still make it tip down there.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of urethane otherwise. This.
No.
He looks very uncomfortable at the bottom of his swing.
Yeah. Too much early hook his last couple of practice shots, and the ball got offline and went high, and then he is struggling to get some rhythm right now and uncertain what his picture on the lane is. And that is a bad combination.
Uh-oh. That didn't help.
And this one's spiraling quickly. He's got to regroup here, even if he takes a re-rack, something to collect his breath, and he's got to get one shot on line.
I mean, qualification wasn't so extremely good look for his side, as you said before, but on the final step this morning, he bowled a 200 over, and a 740 in his first match. So I mean, he had a really, really good look.
Yeah, his look in the matches has been as good as anybody's. There you go.
Yeah, that was better.
He just put it on line. That's all he really did there. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to tell if he really has much room or if he just threaded the needle there, but that's just the first one that was.
That was a good shot.
Headed in his direction he was looking at.
Yeah. It's like when you're playing golf and you look in one direction, the ball goes straight to the other side.
Well, I can relate to that a lot. So. Jesper up by 33, a chance to stretch it to 43 here with a strike.
Jesper, who recently became a dad, and he's got his fiancée Jolene is watching, and tell me if I'm wrong. I think it's a daughter they have, right? Or is it a son?
I saw from a distance.
They have a kid.
They have a child.
They have a child.
They do.
Yeah. And no, I think it's a boy. The child is giving high five to Jesper sometimes, and he looks really relaxed with his family on site.
I think oftentimes children give some balance to a life that's kind of chaotic and overly self-centered and indulgent out here, where everything is about how you play, and sometimes that balance is really helpful.
Oh yeah.
That's
his fist is. You could tell on him that that was. I like that.
The Iceman cometh.
Oh yeah. And now I'm just afraid that no matter if Andrew is back at it, hopefully, he's going to have a tough time to put those
down 53 right now. A chance to kind of bring it back to 43, but he's got a strike right now.
There is a chance.
Much better. Much better.
And the thing is, when you throw the ball bad, you get bad result. And now you get the messenger in front of the 10 pin. It's like, come on. I have most unluck in the world.
Threw a 90%er, and it's just not enough sometimes. And that that's really
especially when you know you really need it.
Yeah. Jesper, 5 out of the 6 shots has been high flush.
Oh, yeah.
The one mistake, and he ended up with a full price penalty out of it.
Yeah. That was not even a terrible shot. I mean, so that's
trouble
way,
again.
Yeah, it feels like it throws the ball way too fast to the right and hard.
Yeah, and obviously he's feeling some friction in the front. That's kind of what causes that. And once you start opening your angles up a little bit to make sure it doesn't pick up in front of you, and he's just a little out of rhythm. And
yeah,
these guys haven't been on tour since late April, early May, and so first TV show in a while for any of them, and first TV show for Andrew in a few years now. And the adrenaline, the nerves seem like they're getting on him right now.
Yeah, Andrew is. Was he Player of the Year one time?
Yes. Yes, won 2 titles, 2 majors that year, and but it's been a struggle since, and he's trying to break through here and kind of get back into his winning ways. But
wow.
It doesn't look like Jesper is going to let that happen
he's not
today.
He's telling Andrew, not on my watch.
Not, yeah. The night watch.
So
He's up 64 now. This one would pretty much ice it. Andrew's max score is 192.
yeah, it's you need good shots and a lot of luck. Is that a 6-pack coming? Yeah.
I was even inside a little bit there too.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting to see, because urethane does carry the oil down so fast. If he continues to throw it these last 4 shots, or does he just hang on to his ball reaction? Because that pretty much ices this match.
Oh yeah, it looks unstoppable. So we're
Certainly somewhat of an advantage to come off this semifinal match and go right into the final, versus AJ has to take a break in between.
Yeah, AJ gets 2 shots a lane, and Jesper gets 1 shot a lane. Oh, so much better.
Ball change there.
And he goes like, why didn't I do that earlier?
Every once in a while, these things, you just have to listen to your body. His body was telling me he was pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Forcing shots to go to the right, and
yeah, maybe on other patterns that could have worked, but
yeah,
it's a big no-no on this one.
oftentimes it can be just one practice ball that gets you into the wrong thing.
Yeah.
He moved even further
Wow,
left. I'm
that
not
was
sure.
way left.
Not sure that's a big help for AJ moving forward, but
No. No, that's right.
max score 266.
Yeah, it's not the closest call we've seen here.
No. Provided he doesn't foul, and since he slides about half a meter behind the foul line, I don't think that's going to happen here.
Yeah.
Just a little left.
Yeah, that's good enough. That's for sure.
Yeah, that right now by itself will be enough to put him through.
To the finals against A.J. Johnson, who's looking for his first title. And Jesper is looking for another one, of course, and also on his home turf with his family here. So he's not going to give that away.
I don't think so. I said the biggest concern has to be whether he keeps throwing urethane here or if...
he might throw some tests and see.
He's already been through a couple of 3-game matches, though, so he knows when the transition hits by now and when to get out of it and what he's going to go to. So well, that picked up as well.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, he looks pretty comfortable.
And it could be the only goal is to just not miss left, not create any carry down outside of your...
Yeah, exactly. So Jesper Svensson with if his strike, he will
233.
233, and the maximum score for Andrew is 192. Of course, he's not happy right now, Andrew, but I think when he gets back home, I think, being in the top 4 after struggling for a while, he's going to...
You'll get a nice check for this week.
Yep.
And you got to spend a week here in Helsingborg, so there's worse ways to, to spend your life. I tell you what.
And they got some. They had some golf. They had some, hanging out by the, not bathing, but sitting down by the beach.
Yeah, they played a scramble earlier this week. Wasn't it Chris Prather knocked one in from 175 meters?
Oh yeah.
Dunked it right in for an eagle.
Right in the hole.
Par 4-2.
And what was that like? What is that? 193 yards?
193. Yeah.
That's
it's not.
And there was no mark around the hole. It was just dead straight in the hole.
It's not a 9-iron.
Nope.
Well, not for us.
And then it was a tie for the. Okay, I'm just gonna
nice finish.
Talk to here in the center a little bit.
Jesper, standing here with Jesper Svensson, obviously a great game. Put yourself in position to win another PBA title here in your home country. What do you think the difference was after you got off to the slow start? What was the difference for you today?
A little tense the first few frames, different situation for me being here competing at this level in my home country, but I really enjoy it, and I'm glad that I could dial in and throw some good shots there in the middle of the game while Andrew was still struggling, trying to find his line to the pocket. So good middle of the game there. So put myself in position, like you say. So looking forward to one more game. Hopefully I can get it done.
Yeah, what's the game plan going into the final? Do you change anything? Do you change strategy, or do you just continue to just throw great shots? Because the scoring pace on the right side for the righties has been a little bit lower. So what's the game plan for the final, and what do you think you're going to do?
I'm probably starting out with that same ball that I just used, but know that I have a couple of options if I need to, and stay present, throw some good shots, and I think the rest will take care of itself.
All right, there you have it. Jesper Svensson, Lycka till in the final. Hometown crowd here, obviously, behind Jesper, and he's been phenomenal all week, and has another chance to stamp his mark on the PBA and win. I think it's in his 11th title, and to win one in his home country would be great. We're going to be joined by Andrew Anderson here, who's had a great week as he comes on up. And Andrew, what an amazing week you've had here in Sweden. You've bowled phenomenal all week. You were fantastic in the matches, but it looks like the righties have had a little bit difficult time getting started in their games. How would you assess what happened in the beginning of the game and then what happened at the end of the game?
Yeah, I mean, the beginning I wasn't comfortable at all, truthfully. It's warm in here. I couldn't get my hand out of it, or in it for that matter. So going through tape and stuff, and just didn't throw any good shots until frame 5. And I knew that I was going to need something big against Jesper. He's well in front of his home crowd. It's kind of like meant to be, it feels like. But I'm not very happy with my performance. By the end of the match, I made a ball change, and I saw a little something. But if it was a 3-game match, maybe I'd give him a run, but I just didn't have it.
Yeah, you're a major champion, a PBA champion, and obviously you've bowled well when you've come to Sweden. Well, what do you think works so well for you here? Is it just you feel comfortable, you got a lot of friends? And because the people, I was here all week and I've watched them support you all week, and they really take to Andrew Anderson. So what do you think is the key to you bowling great here in Sweden?
Yeah, a couple things. I mean, one, I'm 1 S away. You know, Anderson, ICL, like I call them all my brothers, right? No, I feel at home here. Really, they treat us incredibly well. We love coming here. We've been looking forward to this event all year with the PBA title on the line. I'm really happy to bowl well again here. I'm already looking forward to next year, and Timmy, we just have a great time here, man.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, guys. Andrew Anderson for another great performance. Has bowled great here, and I think it's not long before he gets a big win here in Sweden. So, Andrew, thanks for joining us, and we'll send it back up to Nicholas up in the booth. Thanks, guys.